So, and I would like to organize some projects for you in the framework of some museums. And today we're going to visit the Museum of the Soviet Childhood. We will have a small tour, play some games, discuss some interesting facts, and you will learn, I hope you will learn something about the history and culture of Russia. And specifically, more specifically, the Soviet period of Russian history. So, okay.
This is the main idea.
Yeah, this is the main idea.
Okay.
This is the museum, and the exhibition of the museum consists of two parts. The first part is dedicated to the history of medicine of the Soviet Union, and the second part recreates the life of children of the Soviet Union. And this part of exhibition represented by a private collection of some dolls or some toys. And what's interesting about this museum, it's not just a room full of different objects. The exposition is changing, the collection is changing, and all the objects that you can see here, they were brought to the museum by local residents. So all these objects, they have their own unique history and they belong to someone in past. So, and we start with the medical part of the exhibition. Look around. Do you recognize some medical equipment that you can see here?
It's like the bone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the script which is behind it.
Yeah, okay.
And here we have an skull.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, true. Mm-hmm.
And down to it we have a...
Yeah. Are you medical students?
Yes.
Okay, so you're professionals, yes? Okay. One tricky question. Do you know what's this? What might it be? I
Hot cups.
jars.
It's hot cups.
Jars. How is it used?
It's like giving heat to...
Yeah, absolutely. And why is it used for? What for?
Hot
heated
cupping your
jars.
body, it actually reduces stress and creates a blood flow to where you are.
Yeah. People treated pneumonia also and radiculitis with these hot jars. And you know, after it was called like cupping therapy. After this therapy, I can show you a picture. After this cupping therapy, on the patient's back were these round, I don't know, brownish rounds like resemble giraffe's skin, and they remained for 1 or 2 weeks. So sometimes these spots from cupping therapy were mistaken by child abuse. So there were some cases, I can give you pictures. And do you use this equipment in your country?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, still, you still use it?
Yeah, mostly the ones who builds, who are bodybuilders, they still use it.
Yes, okay, interesting. But because right now in Russian hospitals we don't use this technology.
Not typically in hospitals, but you have this in spas and massage centers.
Okay. It's always spa center. Really good. Maybe in Russia only grandparents can do it because they still remember how it works. Okay. One more question. What about this one? Do you know what's
Hot pack.
Why? What is it used for?
It has the same, similar to the previous one. Here, it helps to reduce your pain.
Yes. It's also good for gastric ulcer, for colic, for cramps, for ladies' cramps. Yeah, absolutely, really good. In ancient times, people used bull bladders or some copper vessels filled with hot water. Okay, yeah, you know it. Right now, I don't think we use it right now. Do you use it in your country?
Yes.
Yes, you still use it. Okay. For us, it's just a museum object. Okay, and I have a picture for you. How do you think? What is he doing? What can you see? Yeah, absolutely. He. So you know when you got a terrible flu. It's true. When you got a terrible flu, our parents they boil potato until it's ready, and we inhale this stream of this boiled potato. So it's really good for some runny nose and maybe Have you ever tried this?
Yes.
Yes, you also do it. Do you boil potato also?
No.
We don't boil potatoes. We just use
Hot water.
Just put water without potato.
No, like we use head balm in it.
Okay, I don't know why we boil potato. It's just like a strange tradition, okay, to do it. Okay, good, thank you. You know that back in time in the USSR there wasn't a wide range of different drugs and pharmacies. So you could find only, I don't know, penicillin, activated charcoal, skin antiseptic zelenka, hawthorn tincture, and that's all. That's why the medicine in the USSR was really creative. For example, if you have an earache, people they twisted a funnel out of paper like this. I can't do it right now, but they twisted the funnel, put it in ear, and set it on fire. Yeah, I don't know how it should work, but yeah. For example, to clean your liver, they use enema with vegetable oil. So some strange cupping therapy, inhaling hot potato steam. I don't know. So, and do you have some unusual ways of treating illness in your country? Maybe some traditional medicine, some ways that your grandparents treat illnesses. Can you share some experience? No? Maybe some unusual ways, unique traditions.
Homemade recipes.
We use
herbs.
Cups?
medicinal herbs.
Herbs.
Herbs? What's this? How
Herbs are like
how does it work?
Plant.
it's like plants. Plants. They used to pick it up and prepare a drink. We just take it.
Just take a drink.
Yeah.
Okay. What for?
Like we have for everything.
For everything.
Yes.
It's just
We have different recipes and methods.
Oh, okay. Really, really good. Okay. We also drink some herbs for better sleeping, for example. Yes, for reducing level of anxiety. We're going to use some herbs. But maybe something else? No? Some unusual ways of treating illnesses? Okay. Okay. What about this one? This object? Do you know what's this? This one, this big one. No idea. This one, it's a quartz lamp. Yes, for respiratory diseases. This quartz lamp, people call it the sun because these tubes they resemble sun rays. So people call it the sun, and I have a picture of how it works. Yeah, like this. So if you have, you can share a picture. Yeah, like it works like this. Yeah. And also people use hourglass to count time. How much time do they need to just inhale this sun and spend near this quartz lamp? So it's commonly used in Russian hospitals right now. So for children, yes, absolutely. Okay. So also one more question for you. You're professionals here. Maybe I can't open it. Have some troubles opening this shell. It's locked. It's locked. Oh, yeah. Thank you. It's still locked. I don't know why. Okay, maybe without. Okay, guys. Can you see this big syringe? How do you think? Why did doctors use this big syringe?
Yeah.
It's not for injection because it's really scary. To get a step with this one.
Is it like a veterinary? Is it like for a veterinary use?
No, it's not for animals. You know, it's for nasal irrigation, like to flush out some debris out of your nose, to enhance nasal breathing. Yes, it's just for these. I can't open it. I have some troubles with opening this one. Oh yeah, please, could you help me with this one?
Come on, Cherry.
Team building.
Maybe some-
Close பண்ணி open பண்ணு.
Because I wanted to show you the medical book. It's right
அது
here.
எப்படா கரெக்ட்டா அந்த மாஸ்டர்லயே உட்கார்ந்திருக்கேன்.
No,
அவன்
it's
ஏதோ
okay.
குச்சியை காமிச்சா எனக்கு அதுவே தெரியல.
No, we failed. No, we failed. Okay.
டேய் ஒரு தட்டு தட்டி தூக்குங்கடா.
Okay, let it be like this. I don't know how to cope with this mechanism. This is really hard technology to do. Okay, so I wanted to show you the medical book, but it's okay. It's all right. You know that the main uniqueness of the Soviet medicine was that the medical services could be provided right on spot. On the factories, in schools, on the farms. So, for example, you can got vaccinated during your lesson at school. So for poor children, it wasn't an opportunity to miss the class. So medical services could be provided right on spot. And many people, they believed in Soviet Union medicine and believed that it was the best medicine in the world. Some people still believe in this. I don't know. Maybe it was like this. Okay, and we are going to the second part of the exposition like this. I already mentioned that this part of the exposition, it's a private collection of different dolls. Елена Расторгуева, she brought these dolls here. And you know, when she was a young girl, her mom threw away all her toys. And because of this trauma, she started collecting the toys. She started to buy these toys from different auctions. And here you can see some dolls. They were called like Crying Masha, Funny Zina, and so on and so on. And were really, it was a really precious gift for Soviet girls of the Soviet period. And what about you girls? Did you play with some toys? Do you have the same dolls or your dolls? What about your toys? Were they similar like these dolls or you have different?
We have dolls like this. We have a small doctor set.
Small doctor set, yes.
Then we have a small vessels, like it will be like a mini kitchen set, and then we used.
Okay, good. And were your dolls the same, ugly or no? They were different somehow.
Mostly wooden. Most of the dolls were made.
டேய் சொப்பு இல்ல அவ பொம்மையா கேக்குறா.
அதான் பொம்மையே
wooden.
most வச்சிருக்க அந்த மாதிரி பொம்மையா வச்சிருந்தா.
தெரிஞ்சு நான் பார்த்தது ஃபுல்லா பிளாஸ்டிக்.
Also boys, you can see here the constructor is like a Soviet Union Lego. It's like a Lego. And here also. And boys, what were your toys? What were your favorite toys?
During our my childhood, we used to
Kannam Kiya.
Did you have some cars, maybe toy cars? Yes, also. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. And look here. This is an ordinary working place of the Soviet child. So they work here. They did homework there. They used this. They were writing with these fountain pens. Like this, okay. Here was ink, and they were writing like this with ink. This is how the school diary looked like. Children wrote some homework, timetable. Did you have school diaries in this? Yes. Okay. Did they look like this, or something was different?
Yeah, very similar, but bigger or broader one.
Okay, I see. And also you can see the school uniform of the Soviet children. It was really beautiful, and it was one for everyone. So it was like a standard uniform. Do you wear your school uniform in your country?
Like still not be practice uniform.
You still, yeah? Is it one and the same for all of you, yes? Yes. And how does it look like? How does it look like? Is it a dress? Is it a skirt?
Like up to primary school we have like pinafore type dress, and in high school we have a salwar type.
What color is this uniform?
It depends on the school.
Okay, you have different colors.
Yeah, different uniform.
And what are the most common colors?
Blue color.
Blue color.
White.
Pachai.
Blue with white and red with green.
Okay. And boys, do you wear jackets and trousers?
It's not too cold in India, so we don't wear jackets, but it's mostly the shirts and
Shirts and pants.
Shirt and pants. Okay. Okay. Ladies, what about you? Do you wear ties, for example?
Yeah.
It depends upon the school.
It depends on the school. Okay. Really, really good. Because today you know that nowadays children in Russia, they don't wear the strict school uniform. They don't have one and the same. It may be different. They have requires considering the color. It may be black or gray. But the uniform it's not unique. You can choose whatever you like. It should be just like formal style. For example, jacket in black, and it's okay. Oh, okay. So thank you. And here also, what can you see here? You can see different books. For example, this is famous Russian poet Sergei Yesenin. Have you heard about him, Sergei Yesenin? Okay.
Pizza avaloda favorite sonalla.
Yeah, all children study his poetry in school. He's really famous. He's like a symbol of Russian poetry. And do you have who are famous poets in your country?
Bharatidasan, Kamban, where is that? Solunga. Valluva, and many.
Maybe you would like to recite something from your poetry.
Like it's a two-line poetry. Are you? It's like praising God la. Agara mudala irutella.
Verda nalla kodlu.
Adu ondha takka nyavam vandu. Kakka kasadara kakka katrapi nirka adukku taga.
Wow.
It's like
music.
It's like you should memorize you should understand and memorize whatever you want.
It's like the Japanese you have like 1330 verses of it. And each means differently, and it's just 7 words in a poem.
2 lines and 7 words. In first line we have 4 words, and in second line we have 3 words.
And in this format you have like 1330 poems totally.
In which 133 chapters, and each chapters have 10 in it. It's I think it is translated into various languages, maybe in Russian.
Queen Elizabeth reads every time
every day morning when she wakes up, Queen Elizabeth reads one
of these. Okay. It's like a morning ritual, yes?
Yeah.
It's not like ritual, but
it's not ritual, but it gives you all the points that
to lead a good life.
Basic values of life.
Okay, absolutely. Well, I like this tradition. I haven't heard about this. For me, it's just discovery. Thank you very much. Okay, what about this one? Do you know what might be? Yeah, it's like really old radio. Okay, thank you. So, and I want to play with you. You know more about a lot about this period. I have this suitcase. Inside you can find different objects from the Soviet Union period of history. Please take one and tell me what's this. What is it used for? Yeah, okay, what's this? Okay. What's this? How do you think? What's this? What might it be?
Camera.
Yes, it's a camera. Absolutely.
அது பின்னாடி ஸ்கிரீன் கிடையாது.
Okay, what's this? Really interesting one. No, it's a stapler.
It's tape.
Baby inda kandu.
Okay. Do you have any ideas?
No.
டேய் ஒரு நிமிஷம் கூட.
Hair straight.
No.
Okay, yeah, but good idea. No.
சயின்டிஃபிக்கா பேசுறியோ
Trimmer கிடையாது.
சிகரெட் பத்த வைக்கிறதுக்கோ
So it's for clothes. It's for trousers specifically to make these arrows on trousers. You can see on our photographer, yeah, like this. So when you go on business trip, you take this one with you.
For pressing.
Yeah, for pressing and making this like line on the trouser. Okay, so please, who's next? Okay, how do you think? What's this?
Binocular.
No, not like this. No. Just look.
Turn.
வச்சு
You
பாரு
can put it
பைத்தியம்.
inside.
அந்த சந்தோஷ்.
இது இந்த ஃப்ரேம் நம்ம கேமராமேன் வச்சு
What can you see?
என்ன பிக்சர்? பிக்சர் என்ன பிக்சர் சொல்லுங்க.
டாஸ்ல எடுத்து பாரு
Okay, yeah. So it's like 2D glasses. Yeah, you can see
லைட் அடிக்க, போட்டோ எடுக்க,
So what's
பாக்க கரெக்ட்டா எடுக்கீங்க.
So what's this? Also interesting one.
Galadoscope.
No, pencil box.
Pencil box, pencil case, yes. And you can see the ornament. It's our traditional ornament. Yes. And the main characteristic of this ornament is just like berries, maybe flowers. So it's our traditional ornament. Do you have your traditional ornaments in your country?
There are many.
Many?
Yeah, because India is not just a country of one language or one people. You have different, like 29 states, 29 languages and
29 languages.
And 1,330 dialects. 22 are 21 are officially recognized and 1,330 dialects. So there are many languages, and different languages have their different cultures, different
cultures.
different traditions. So people, English being the one language to unify all the states, and the rest states have their own languages. So there are many traditions.
Okay. What about specifically your state?
Our state, if you talk about the ornaments,
நெத்திச்சுடி ஒட்டியானா
Golus. We have ankles, which we wear.
சிட்டி கணேஷ்.
Like
ankles
you see this thing,
It's alright.
open பண்ணி காட்ட முடியுமா?
this thing, you have a very common thing. This is an anklet for boys or men, and you can see this. This is for women. So like men only wear it only one or in one hand, and women wear it on both hands, and there will be actually many.
So this jewelry is like a protection for maybe from some evil forces.
No, not
protection.
These are from.
Also have this one protection. Okay.
But these are like our traditions.
Okay.
Tradition.
And you have some symbols on your jewelry.
Yeah.
What do they mean?
It's actually an religious.
strong brave னு சொல்ல
Mentions Om in it.
Okay.
So this thing means it protects you from evil eyes.
Okay.
Similarly, we have it. We wear it on like காட்ட முடியாது.
And what about special ornaments for clothes? Do you have some ornaments on clothes with specific meaning? Maybe no.
We don't have we don't have for clothes. We wear it.
Traditional clothes. We have traditional clothes.
Traditional, yeah.
We have sari.
Yes, I know about this.
Sari, and for boys it's known as vesti. Vesti in Tamil.
Dhoti.
And
Have you heard about dhoti?
No,
I'm sure
never.
you will.
I haven't heard of it. Okay, if you can choose one more, I can pass while you're finding me a picture. You can. Okay, so what's this?
சைடுல படிக்காரு ஃபெலமோஸ்கோப்
Okay, you can see.
So this thing
காட்டு
தெரியலையா?
அதேதான் இது
And so it's just an ornament without specific meaning.
Right.
Just like useful or just okay.
Even we are from different states. They speak different language and we
You speak different language?
yeah, that's why
Yeah.
that's why they have a different traditional dress and we have a different one.
Wow, it's really interesting.
Rest of us are from Tamil Nadu. They too are from Kerala, which is our neighboring state.
So is it difficult to communicate with people from different states?
When you come to the down south part of India, you like the 4 or 5 states which we call Dravid, mostly have the unique similarities between their languages.
Because
But
we have
when you move,
same root words in all the 4 or 5 languages. Because
like I can understand what they speak, but for me to communicate back in their language it's difficult. And similarly they can understand what we speak, but for them to communicate back it's difficult.
And what about culture? Is it
culture also different.
also different?
Everything is
We have
different
some
actually.
common
The-
elements in it.
The difference varies vastly when you move from north to south or east to west. Even from the dresses, it's we have like the down south, the southmost state of India, and when you go to the northmost state, it's entirely different because you don't have the warm temperature like you have in the south. It's actually far more colder than here in Russia.
Wow.
So the dresses become like from pure cotton to wool, and the dresses are quite heavy on the north.
It's really interesting. It's really absolutely amazing.
They entire states have its own culture depending on its own climate and own stuff. So they make what they want on depending on their living conditions.
Wow, it's really interesting. So for you coming here is also wasn't a big difference, I think. Because yes, take one. Oh, it's easy, yeah. What's this?
It's like a tablecloth.
Yeah, tablecloth. Absolutely. Okay, take one. How do you think what's this?
Very good.
Hey.
Yes, it's a flask, but not for drinks. It's for oil for weapons. Weapon oil. For weapon oil. Okay. What's next? You can take one.
Musket gun powder.
Okay.
Tupaki goes like a photo.
Same here.
Compass.
No, it's not a compass.
Carter?
It's
like
ரெண்டு பேர் மண்டே நவுத்துங்க வீடியோ எடுக்கணும்
meter money.
இப்படி வா
Speedometer.
hey,
what
You know that when you take some pictures or make a video, you need special lighting. So these equipment will help you to find the correct lighting. Yeah, so yeah, it's for photographers. What's this? You can open and smell it.
ஓபன் பண்ணி ஸ்மெல் பண்ணுங்க
If you like, you can do.
தைலமா
Okay.
You have to sorry.
No.
குடு என்ன வாசனை? Typical தைலம். Mint oil.
It's not, but it's not a perfume. It's not a balm.
It's mint oil.
It's menthol. It's for your teeth to wash your teeth, like mouthwash.
ஸ்மெல் வருது எனக்கு
Do you like the smell or no?
Yes.
It's original from the Soviet period. So okay, take one. You have no so many. Okay. Yeah. What's this? How do you think? What is this?
same what he had
Yeah. You can look. It's like a real comics. Yeah, they move like a cartoon. You can move it.
Hey, starting la irundhu vechu
Yeah.
Kanda
It also moves.
2 and 2.
நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்க
Yeah, like a cartoon.
இப்போ எதுக்கு அவர் அங்க போனாரு?
போட்டோ எடுக்கறாரு
எப்படி போனாரு?
இப்படி வந்து அப்படி வந்து
அந்த ஆளுக்கே புரிய வேண்டிய கையை காமிக்கிறது.
Okay, and you can pass it. Okay, these glasses. Okay. Do you have something left? Okay. It's a soap. Yeah.
Soap bar.
Also. And we have one more. Can you see this? You can take it. Oh, yeah. How do you think what's this?
scent
It's perfume. Yeah, it's perfume.
oh already scent in there
Yeah. It's a perfume. Do you like the smell? How does it smell?
Hey,
Is it good or not so good?
Attara.
It's good, yeah? Oh, okay, хорошо.
Очень хорошо.
Очень хорошо. It's really good.
Алкарчи молодец,
You know that back in time, there wasn't a wide choice of these perfumes. There was only 2 or 1 types of perfumes, and people would literally kill or die for this perfume. Yeah, because it was really rare and unique.
Cities in the church.
We still have this Ramon perfumes. Maybe Attar.
Yeah,
Attar in India, it's traditionally made.
it's a traditional perfume
yeah,
from back in time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
from back in time, like 1,000-2,000 years old.
And how does it smell?
Attar India and Sindhu.
It smells good. Okay. And do you have your unique fragrances?
Yeah,
perfumes?
we have a really unique fragrance known as the matka, which is actually the fragrance of mud, which you have before rain. So that perfume is like the mildest one, but have the dusky smell to it. So it's actually works like for if you want to buy like 100 ml. It will cost you like 2 lakh rupees. That's like 200,000.
Oh, wow.
Really expensive.
Really, really expensive. Okay. And in the Soviet Union also, this perfume was really, really, really expensive. Not many people could afford this. So that's why it was really, really unique. And okay, you're a really good audience, and I really like spending time with you. I have some presents for you, but they are hidden somewhere in this room. I can't give it to you because it would be really easy. You just need to do some puzzles to find it. Okay. So this is the first puzzle. How can you find your?
I'm going to பார்த்துட்டேன். ஆமா. சரி, அது போய் எடுக்காத. ஒவ்வொரு க்ளூவா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் க்ளூ கண்டுபிடிங்க.
அத கூட நான் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறேன். சும்மா வெட்டியா தான் உட்கார்ந்திருக்கேன்.
இது பசில். இங்க இருக்க பாருங்க.
ஏய், அப்படி பண்ணா உனக்கு அந்த கேமோட இன்ட்ரஸ்டிங்னஸ் போயிடும்.
நீ கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். பேர் இடம் போட்டுருப்பாங்க.
You need to do the puzzle. You need to do the puzzle.
It's hot pack.
Hot pack ஒன்னு இருக்கு.
Let's go. If you know what it is, let's go.
Hot pack.
இது நல்லா இருக்கு.
Hot pack. இதான். இதேதான் hot pack.
அது இல்ல பக்கத்துல கடை.
அவ ஹாட்
அது இருக்கு. You the puzzle and try.
இரு எடுக்காத.
You can find the next clue if you know Russian literature. தள்ளு.
அந்த புக்.
அது பக்கத்துல ஏதோ ஒரு சொர்க்கி இருக்கு பாரு.
இல்ல இந்த புக்
இருக்குடா.
டோர் இருக்குடா. இல்ல அது இருக்காது. அதுதான்
The
பக்கத்துல
next clue you can find if you find a toy that helps you to create your world.
இதுவா
இதுல இருந்துச்சுலடா இங்க.
இதுதான் find the clue there.
sun clock.
அப்படியே
அததான் தெரியும்.
அந்த மேல இருக்குல. அதான்.
அதுனா இருக்குது எடுங்க.
எங்க இருக்கு?
அதான் சொன்னால.
இது சன்னுனாங்க.
Sand clock எங்கடா இருக்காங்க?
அதுதான் அவங்க சாண்ட் கிளாக்னாங்க.
The clue you can find it if you can. The word is scrambled.
Scrambled.
Just
You can
picture.
find if you find an object.
It means that letters in not in correct place. So you need to. Yeah.
இதுவா?
ஏய் வைங்கடா.
டேய் ஏங்க எல்லாத்தையும் எடுக்குறீங்க?
என்னடா அதல?
The word is scrambled. ஏதா scramble book அது மாதிரி
இதுவா?
இருக்கு.
It means like the letters. You need to put letters in correct order.
அந்த பேப்பர்ல இருக்கா?
You need,
அந்த பேப்பர்ல
you
scrambled
need to put the letters in correct order.
ஏய் கேர்ள்ஸ் குரூப்பா?
இல்ல.
நீயும்
டைரி. ஸ்கூல் டைரி.
இதோ இருக்கு ஸ்கூல் டைரி.
அதுக்குள்ள வேற இதோ இருக்கு.
ஐயா அரசு பேசுறாங்க.
Find your gift, do the puzzle. All 3 pictures mean one word. Music.
Okay. These are postcards from they are Soviet Union postcards, and on these postcards you can see some characters of Russian literature, of Russian fairy tales, or some scenes from this Russian literature. So you can choose one, whatever you like. It's just a small memory.
இந்த
If you're interested, you can also find these Russian literature and fairy tales and read them. Yeah, you can see Tsar here, yes. It's a fairy tale about golden rooster, written by Pushkin. This golden rooster can do magic. Yes.
Pushkin.
Yeah, also Pushkin. Also Tsar here. You can see. It's also about golden rooster. Yeah. Fairy tale about golden rooster. It's about golden fish that can do miracles. This one is also Tsar. Yes, it's by Pushkin. A fairy tale by Pushkin, written by Pushkin. It's also Pushkin, I hope. Yes, it's golden rooster Pushkin. It's a golden fish. It's a fairy tale about golden fish. Yes, an old man found a golden fish, and it made his wishes come true. But the ending was, it has some morals. You don't need to be, I don't know how to say, greedy. Yeah, you need to be. Oh, it's just a fairy tale about mouses and mice. No. And I want to ask you about your literature and your maybe characters from your heroes from your literature. Do you have some?
A lot.
What about your favorite fairy tales? Do you have your favorite fairy tale?
பஞ்சதந்திர கதைகள்.
பஞ்சதந்திர அதுல எத்தனை கதை இருக்கு தெரியுமா?
செல்லமே சிடி பத்தி சொல்றீ.
கண்ணகியை போட்டு
மதுரையை கொளுத்தி விட்டாள் கண்ணாலே கண்ணகி.
There is a woman named Kannagi. She's very fond of her husband Kovalan, but he had an extramarital affair. Correct, Nada? Madhavi, right? Her name is Madhavi, and it's an affair. Like
குண்டலத்தை போய் விக்க போவான். அப்ப வந்து அவன் தான் தப்பான வச்சுப்பான். அஃபேர்லாம் இருக்கு.
மாதவியோட
No, she's actually saying the story wrong.
Okay, that's all right. Just in 2 words.
It's a long story, but I can give you a very short brief. The thing is, there are an husband and wife. The wife's name is Kannagi and husband is Kovalan. They get married. They love each other and they get married. And when they started life, it's very hard for them to live. And they actually have an anklet of the wife, and it has which has pearls in it, covered with gold. And you can hear the sound, but you don't know what's inside. So she has 2 anklets, and she gives one to her husband and asks him to sell. At the same time, the king of the entire kingdom has a queen, and the queen has an anklet which looks same, but it actually has rubies inside. So what happens is the queen's anklet suddenly gets missed, and when he goes to sell this anklet to a pawn shopkeeper,
he's mistaken.
He mistakes and complains to the king. So king takes him and executes him. And after which the woman named Kannagi goes to the king and asking for a trial, and in the trial she actually breaks the anklet to show
that mine contain
pearl and yours contain ruby. So they break all 3 of the anklets, and they find that the king actually punished an innocent, and in revenge the woman actually burned the whole kingdom.
But even the king dies after he comes to know the truth.
That he punished an innocent, he gives up his own life, and the entire kingdom gets burned.
It's a harsh story, you know, not for children, I think.
It's not for children, but it is said basically to...
It's actually a literature.
It's like it is taught to us for basically not to punish an innocent. It's like a life lesson. It's a big
strong morals.
The thing when you come to the Indian law is that you cannot punish an innocent even if you have to leave a criminal. The thing is, an innocent should not be punished in any case. Even in that situation, you will have to leave a criminal unpunished.
It's good that your literature talking about this law and some forces, because our fairy tales that you can see on your postcards, they also have some morals. It's also a life lesson, but it's about magic, it's about kindness, it's about heroes overcoming some difficulties. So it's just like a really good fairy tale to enjoy, because your fairy tales are really different. Okay. You can, no, it's for you. It's for you, it's a souvenir. Yes, it's a memory gift. Yes, you can take it with you. You can find this fairy tale, you can read this fairy tale and enjoy Russian literature. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming here, for spending this time with me, because for me it was a great pleasure to have you here. I hope you will find something and learn something about our history and culture, because I have learned more about your culture. Thank you for this opportunity very much. So now you can also look around, spend your time alone, or we can go back and change the groups.
We can go back.
Go back. Okay, so let's go back and change the groups.
Eva, shall we take one photo?
Yes, of course. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay, we can take photos. I can take photos of you.
One for another.
Okay. So, please. Wow, thank you.